Why don't you just start off with your overall thoughts on the match against Gotham?
Well, it's stating the obvious, probably a game of two halves. I think weren't quite at it first half. Didn't pick up enough second phase balls. With that, though, we still had some good opportunities first half, but yeah, made some changes at half time. Just felt we were much quicker to second balls, retaining the ball. Probably didn't have a ton of opportunities, but I think we had a couple of really high quality opportunities to win, not win the game, but to potentially get something from the game. But yeah, I think overall just tale of two halves. I think we've got to look at the positives from the second half. It was more to who I think we are and what we planned for today. But arguably probably just we're a bit loose on the ball and yeah, just got out battled a bit to second balls first half.
All right, we'll take questions. Go ahead, Ryan.
Mike, obviously, two straight losses heading into this break. Not obviously what the team wanted. I'm looking to get your thoughts on just that stretch and what to take away from it, maybe going forward.
Yeah, tough one, Ryan. I don't think it's what we sort of anticipated or what we really want as an organisation and a group of players and staff. But I've said to the players on the field there that these results don't define us for sure. It's not what we want. It's arguably when you win or lose, it's how you respond to that really speaks to who we are. So we got the little break. We'll disconnect. People can be with their loved ones. We'll get back. We'll regroup. So the time away might do some good. But then yeah, we'll get back on task when we get back together as a group, and we just have to move forward. And I mean, if you look at things, we're not bottom of the table. Obviously, it's not what we want, but this isn't going to define who we are as a staff and organisation. That's for sure.
And Kling left the game in about the 80th minute. Was that just a cramp situation there?
I'm not too sure, Ryan. I don't think it's anything serious. I do think it was more cramp than anything else. We were looking to do the change as well, so we just went ahead and did it without any need from the medical team telling us that she had to come off. But don't anticipate it to be anything serious. Okay,
and Betford obviously coming in as a sub, scoring that goal. What can you say about the energy and play that she brought?
Yeah, I mean, she's been waiting for an opportunity. I think you saw there in terms of her physical nature that she can bring to the game, her pace, her power. And I just thought she took our goal really well, opened the hips up, showed a lot of composure, especially for somebody that hasn't had a lot of playing time on the field. So she took her goal really well. I'm sure she, despite the result, will be happy with her performance as we are.
Leo, do you have questions for Mike?
Yeah, I guess I'm curious, besides Betford, from these last 3 games, so I guess including OL Reign, just where the international players have been away, are there any players who have really stood out to you?
No, listen, I think we've had collective efforts in periods of game. I think obviously it takes more than an individual just to get a team performance. So yeah, I don't think there's anybody necessarily in a sense of answering your question that I'd want to highlight in terms of stand out. I just think we've showed in patches what we can do as a group of players that is here. So yeah.
And then Gotham pretty early on was putting you guys under a lot of pressure, especially in defense, in a way that I feel like we haven't seen a ton lately. And I guess I'm curious what your takeaways from that are and how you feel about that, especially with the way that you guys bounced back in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we anticipated. I think if you look at their games, obviously a high pressing mindset from the front. I think statistically they're one of the highest teams with regains of possession in the attacking third. So it didn't surprise me. It was what we prepped for. Like I say, I think it was more on our end around second phase balls that we were off the mark a little bit with. They were just a bit quicker with that intensity on that front. And then when we did win it, we were a bit loose. But yeah, I mean, listen, I think it's part of their game. It's part of their identity from what we prepped for. and yeah, it's brought them some success.